So I know I'm on vacation, but there's a few things I have to address. Um, there is cash is going bye-bye. I hope people understand the transition that is happening in our economy and in our world. We are getting ready to see a huge transformation. And I know I talk a lot about biblical things because it goes back to Bible, it goes back to spiritual, no matter what you want to think, okay, in your mind. So our new elected principal, I don't even know if he's new elected anymore. The old elected principal, he just signed a first major federal cryptocurrency bill into law called the Genius Act. I had to look this up because I'm like, okay, I heard about this federal law that he just did, but I'm like, what is the name of it? It's called the Genius Act. So there's nothing genius about going on. What this will do is going to establish the first federal framework for the dollar-backed stablecoins. Okay, that's a whole nother conversation. I'll get into that in a second. Also, there are two other crypto-related bills that are currently in process, and this is. Follow me. So the two other crypto-related bills that are currently in progress, they are basically addressing broader, catch it, broader market structures, broader. So we're not just talking about United States. We're talking about broader. Let's say the world, maybe. Those are currently in the Senate now. Okay, where we're headed, we already know the dollar is kind of. There's a transition. I'm using my words wisely. There's a transition happening with our dollar, and it's been happening for a while, and that's why you see a lot of federal jobs being cut. There's a transition that is taking for the economy, for the bigger picture. This is basically the groundwork for stable coins. If you know anything about stable coins, it is controlled. It's a controlled digital currency, controlled keywords. It is financial surveillance. It's a form of technology of financial surveillance. It is AI monitored. It's the AI monitored system. The only thing that comes to my mind is the book of Revelation 13 and 16. Go read that. So the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter, it talks about the mark of the beast. It talks about you won't be able to buy or sell without this mark. When we talk about surveillancing, when we talk about AI structure, and this is why I go in about Elante, okay? This is why I bring up Elante, because Elante is working the other side of things, right? He's working the major side of things. So when we talk about you won't be able to buy or sell without this mark, and you talk about surveillance, you talk about the AI system, how I just did a video that they are pushing AI almost in every sector of our world. AI is going to be the thing that joins everything together with the monitoring, surveillancing, and tracking, okay? The key is to be able to track all currency. Okay, and in order to track currency, that means you're tracking what people are buying, what they're getting in. You won't be able to buy or sell without this mark. Are y'all catching it? So while everything is going on, the distractions of the world and a lot of distractions, these things are being placed in law. There's the Genius Act. Go look it up. They just did that. Now you have two other related cryptocurrency bills that is in progress right now. The foundation is being led. We are here. I don't care what any Christians got to say under my post. You think what you want to think. You don't have godly wisdom. You don't have discernment. And you're not reading your word and looking at things and not being deceived and being deceptive of the times. It is in your face completely. And those who don't want to see it, it's because you don't. Your flesh. It's you. You're coming in between seeing the truth. The Bible talks about itching ears in these times. You want to hear what you want to hear. This stuff is here, okay? You can't tell me that the way that technology has progressed, it has progressed vastly within the last, since seeing that number, we've progressed so quickly. There is a timestamp, according to these people in the bigger upper echelons than the G people. They are on a timestamp to get certain things done, okay? Just so y'all know, this cryptocurrency, and that's why the principle had to be in place. because he's the one that's headlining this whole thing. The principle had to be in place because there is Bible prophecy that is getting ready to be fulfilled. If y'all don't understand that we are getting ready, this man of sin, whoever he is getting ready to be revealed, because these things are being positioned in place prophetically. Think what you want to think, but go to the Bible and read it. Look in the upper echelon. See the moves that they're making. Look at the distractions. God would not have us to be unaware. I want to say another word, but to be very keenly aware in the spirit for him to guide and lead us so we can understand what is coming. Prepare your hearts, prepare your family, because these things are here. Cryptocurrency has been a huge on the rise. It is growing so quickly. And so is AI. It all work together. They cousins, they friends. Just like Elante. He working on the other side of it. That's a whole nother conversation. I'm done. Think what you want.